All right, I'm on hole number 9 of the Riverside tournament. I'm in the opening round of the rookie division. Hole number 9 is going to be Sunshine Glades, hole number 3. I tried the other day in Expert. I'm not sure if you can in Pro, but I know in Expert you can take a shot if you bring out a big enough ball. You can come up here, and with the wind, you can use the wind to get 1 bounce, 2 bounces, 3 bounces, and you're dribbling, and you're up here taking a shot. Going for Albie on a chip. I tried in rookie with an extra mile 9 and a power 5 ball. And even if I left the wind in, I'm still going to be very short of being able to make it over here. I could possibly clip that rough and get up there, but even that is going to be close, because I was like right there at the sand. I probably could make it to this fairway. Maybe. With an Apocalypse 5, you have more raw distance than an extra mile 9, but you have less topspin. And so it was definitely short. And I tried with a big topper. I took a look at it to see what it looked like with a big topper. And a big topper, even with 100% topspin, is way short. I think the way to go at it, if from rookie, and I'm going to have to, I don't think we can practice these holes from the rookie tees, but I may, next time we play this hole, I'm really going to pull out one of my accounts, and I really want to try, because our red line is like right up in here with a power 3 ball, and on our arc we can get to right here. And if we can get to right here, we may be able to bring out our big topper, our extra miler, our Apocalypse, and try and do a max overpower hook shot to get us up here. Even if we could just make it to that area. We got a straight on shot for a rough bump, and that might be good. We may be able to get even further up here and get into a different club, but I'm not sure about that. I'm just going to lay it up here as close to the shadows as I can and try and come at it with a sniper. The last time this hole was in a tournament, I was really focused on trying to do the rough bump, but the angle was so wrong, and I epic failed this hole I don't know how many times that week, and I've played this hole a ton of times and totally botched it. Was not happy about that, because this is one of those holes that literally I can't even remember how many times I played this hole. Open up that chest for free. Getting some rares. Off we roll. I don't have to with this QB. I can. You can put all the topspin on it, but I think I'm going to put all but 1 topspin. And I'm going to end up being probably 5 rings off, because when I talk about 2 rings of separation from any transitional surface, on this little landing pad that I'm using out here, and you can try and head over to the other side. You can bring out a big club and do that. But it's super easy to just bounce over. Just leave yourself lots of room. On this landing pad, it curls down and starts to drop into the sand real quick. And I want to be way away from that. So even with a 2 power ball, I could get over to the other side. So I'm going to bring lots of separation. I'm going to leave off about a half a topspin. 2.4. It's about 2.5 rings. Max curl. Hitting it perfect. Just try and pull it up there into those shadows and give myself a nice straight in shot to the cup. And that little half a topspin will put me about half the distance from here to the rough. But if you catch, there's a spot out there you can catch and it'll bleed forward. You can recover from there if you have a Nirvana. If you're that far forward, you can recover. And regardless of where I'm at in my club, I'm just going to do a max adjustment. I have a lot of success on this hole in one-on-one, and I play from the same damn area. Now, the one difference I will say is I play this hole a lot with a Marlin. There are some of these holes I actually think going out there we should be playing more with low wind balls than we are with these power balls, because there's a lot of these holes we go out to And we have a lot of success on them in one-on-one because when you're playing with a marlin, it puts you in different spots with your club. And I think the max numbers work better. Here's max. And I'm right at mid. I'm going to do 1.2. All right. I'm going to do 10%. So it's 1.1 times 2.5 divided by 1.2. It's 2.3 rings. It comes in a little hot. 2.3 rings. There's 2, 3. Oh, that was all me. I was trying to catch it on that time by totally anticipation. Finally got my speed right though. I've been leading my ball guide all the way up to the cup and it's coming in just a little bit too hot. So I was about a square back. So my opponent's in the spot where they could set themselves up and do a rough pump out in this area and try and bring it back around. And that the last time we played this in a tournament, that was what I was trying to do. So if you want to try and do this, you need to get closer to the sand. I'm on the other side up there by where the shadows are on the drive. You want to get over by the sand. The closer you can get to the sand, the straighter on that shot will be. But you'll never get it perfect. You'd have to be on the other side. Pick up the eagle. So I didn't pick up anything special, but I did achieve my goal of getting all 3 of the par 4s, getting eagle on all 3 of the par 4s. So my goal was to get eagles on all the par 5s, eagles on all the par 4s, and give myself opportunities on all the par 3s. 2 of the par 5s have an opportunity, so there's really 5 holes that you can pick up shots. The par 4s, you have to pick up a shot. One of the par 5s, you just need to get eagle. That'll be the hole that the majority of the people epic fail on, so it's super important. Jay goes first. What kind of wind we got here? I will forfeit. Got lots of holes to play today. I got that hole dialed in. If I hit perfect, it is right there. All right, that was hole number 9. That was the front 9 of the Riverside tournament, and so we got a couple of people here that are at the same point. We've got somebody else at minus 15, and we got somebody at minus 16. That's the deal. If you can pick up, and they picked that one up as an Albie on hole number 9, that same kind of round right there, and that's picking up any shot. If you can get the par 4s, you can get the par 5s, you get eagles on all the par 4s and par 5s, you get birdies on all the par 3s. Anything that you can pick up on that is like, now you're starting to get into, those are winning shots. Those are shots that are gonna, and it all depends on bracket. You could shoot a 32 and come in 8th, and you could shoot a 32 and come in 1st. You could shoot a 30 and come in 1st. You can shoot a 30 and come in 9th. So it's really going to depend on brackets on where you're at. But I think anything over a 30 in rookie, you're starting to put yourself in consideration for a banner, if not a win. All right, that was the front 9. Thanks for watching.